Okay, so let's dig into this. We're looking at sources today that describe, well, a really disturbing place, a huge train station. But it sounds less like a place for catching trains and more like a central hub for some serious international corruption and even occult stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. The mission here really is to peel back the layers, look past this imposing facade they talk about.
Right, identify who's involved, what's really going on beneath the surface, politically and, well, it seems literally underground too.
Definitely. The sources themselves use this strange metaphor, calling the station an iron bride. You know, old but still proud.
An iron bride.
Yeah.
Carrying people to the world of dreams, it says. But then there's this warning.
Exactly. Prepare for harshness, for scarcity. It's this weird mix right from the start. Dreams and dread. It kind of sets the tone for the whole operation.
And presiding over all this is one figure, Louis Nathan, the station manager.
Ah, yes, Louis Nathan.
Described as extremely great, very sharp, with the gaze of an eagle, but also cruel, ruthless with his staff.
Total dominance, it seems, unchallenged. And finding out what he was really up to, well, that wasn't straightforward. It took some serious tech.
Yeah, the sources mentioned that standard methods were useless, right? The corruption was just too embedded.
Absolutely. They needed specific gear, an Argon camera, a Haran listening device, and these glasses.
Oh yeah, the glasses that could translate lip movements.
And more. Yeah. They could actually detect demonic proximity. Think about that. They needed tech to confirm the supernatural side of things.
Which leads us directly into the truly horrifying part of Nathan's operation, this kidnapping network.
Industrial scale, the sources imply.
Yes, focusing on children. Like young Ayad, mentioned specifically, drugged, stripped, forced into servitude, and their ultimate fate.
It's grim. The sources are blunt. They're either sold or put on conveyor belts.
To be fed to demons. It even mentions grinding up babies for a demon called Abanuk. Minced meat. It's just unthinkable.
It really shifts it beyond just crime, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is ritualistic horror, systematized. And it needed infrastructure.
Like that secluded island.
Exactly. Shaped like the face of Baphomet, according to the investigators. A dedicated demonic torture center.
And they filmed creatures there. Like Sorok.
Yeah, Sorok. Described as, well, enjoying eating women alive, starting with the leg, deliberately to prolong it. The details are stomach churning.
Okay, so he's running this trafficking ring, feeding people to demons. How does someone maintain this kind of operation without the world noticing?
Ah, that's the crucial link. High-level corruption, that's the shield. The occult stuff provides maybe the capital, the fear factor. But it's the political connections, the global reach that give him immunity. This goes way beyond the station itself.
We see that with his international deals, don't we? Like the drug traffickers from Cuba.
Using codes like white goods, black goods, clearly established routes, established trust.
But it's not just drugs. He orchestrates conflict, war even.
That's perhaps the most chilling part. Selling faulty weapons, Category B, they call them to these warring tribes, the Bamao and Kali.
Knowing they'd malfunction.
Precisely. Causing massive casualties. It wasn't just about profit from the initial sale. It was about creating chaos, a vacuum.
So he could step in, place his own guy as the main arms supplier afterward.
Exactly. Calculated, brutal manipulation on a huge scale.
And none of this works without state complicity.
No.
The sources say he meets directly with government ministers.
Yes. Transportation, foreign affairs, making deals, expanding the station's influence, trading political favors, likely intervening in international incidents to cover his tracks or further his aims.
It's a terrifying picture. Political power shielding demonic rituals and industrial-scale trafficking, all centered on this one train station.
It really is. Louis Nathan's station becomes this focal point where political corruption, vast criminal enterprise, and the literal demonic underworld all connect. A true nexus of evil.
And yet, amidst all this darkness, the sources offer this sliver of something else, a spiritual counterpoint.
Right, the story of Munir, found naked on the train track.
Yeah, having had a vision of celestial beings talking about a plane.
A plan involving a light chosen to descend, to lose its memory, its brilliance, face humiliation and death.
All to defeat the fire bearer, the Lord of Darkness.
It adds this whole other dimension.
So it leaves us with a pretty profound thought, doesn't it, for you, the listener, to consider. If the forces of darkness, this fire bearer, can concentrate so much power, political, criminal, demonic into one single place like this train station.
Then what kind of incredible force would it take for just one single, perhaps diminished light to overcome it all? And crucially, what price would that victory ultimately demand?